ICLA, Jared White here. I'm the Executive Director at Advocate. Advocate exists to promote the inherent worth and dignity of every human being by bringing hope in action to vulnerable women and families facing an unplanned pregnancy. We run 3 Hope for Women pregnancy centers across BC, offering free services from counselling and ultrasounds to postpartum support, mentorship, baby supplies, and so much more. Since launching this program just over 10 years ago, we've seen more than 200 lives saved from abortion and thousands of families supported with practical supplies and support. We also run a sexual integrity education program where we talk to students about abstinence, field development, healthy relationships, and more. Our presentations are seen by thousands of students every year in this province. Thanks to partners like you, every life saved and every heart change is a direct result of your investment. Thank you for your faithful giving and continued prayers. I could go on about the impact that Advocate's having in our community, but it's always better to hear directly from our clients. With that, I'd like to introduce you to Haley.
How has my son changed my life? Where do I start? Before I had my son, I felt very lost, depressed, anxious over the simplest things. And then after having my son, I had something to look forward to when I woke up.
When I first met Haley, I could tell that she had a lot going on and it was pretty overwhelming. I just felt a lot of compassion for her because it was really emotionally difficult for her to come in. It was a tough time for her.
Me being 22 at the time, I wasn't ready to have a baby, so I considered an abortion. After coming here and talking to Lisa, telling, my family, they all said, hey, I think you'll be a great mom. When I told the father, it was basically an ultimatum. He told me, if that's the case, then yes, you have to leave, because he didn't want to have a kid, and I said, fine, I want to be a mom. You don't want to be a dad? That's fine. And then from there, he tried to convince me that I should still get rid of our son, how it was my mistake for keeping him. But in the end, it was no mistake. I accepted the responsibility and I carried on.
Happy birthday to you. So today we celebrated Vinny's 2nd birthday at our mom's group, and it was a lot of fun. And it was just really cool to think of the progress Haley's made over the last 2 years here. From the woman that came in on the first appointment where she literally could get in a word or two in between the tears. Now she just seems so confident and so comfortable in her role as a mom. She's just amazing with Vinny. It's just so beautiful to see how far she's come.
When I left Hope for Women for the first time, I did still feel a bit overwhelmed, but I did feel a big relief, like a weight taken off my shoulders, because I knew I had options, and I knew I had people to help me with those options and who wouldn't judge me for whatever option I chose.
Seeing who Haley is today is actually night and day different from the woman who first came into Hope for Women. I am so proud of her. She has been incredible with Vincent, and every time I see her, I'm just blown away.
The main thing I would say to other women going through this situation is everything happens for a reason, and there is something in this universe that wanted you to have this baby. It might seem like a lot or too much, and that's okay. It's normal to feel like that, but you would be surprised how wonderful it is to have a little human being by your side.